Isang masayang pagbati na may ngiti sa aking mga labi. Naghahanap ba kayo ng makakatuwang sa pagre-review ng inyong anak? Meron yan sa DepEd. Ang ETUlay online tutorial ay libre at handog ng ating kagawaran sa pangunguna ng OUA ICTS EdTech. Ito ay isang proyektong makatutulong sa mga mag-aaral, katuwang ang mga magulang o kasama sa kani-kanilang tahanan para masagutan at maunawaan ang mga modules. Hangad din ng programang ETUlay ang matulungan ang ating mga guro sa kanilang mga blended learning classes. Ang ating ETUlay ay mula kinder hanggang senior high school. Bukod sa academics, meron din tayong mga special programs gaya ng All is Wellness, Reading and Math Remediation, Storytelling, Mommy Tech Talks, Classes sa Gramatika, Speech Class, Financial Literacy, at marami pang iba. Pinalawig din ng ETUlay ang ating Alive program para sa mga mag-aaral mula grade 1 hanggang grade 3. Gayun din ay mayroon tayong ALS program at SPED tutorials na makasisigurong makakamit ng lahat ang inclusive education. May SPED hotline na rin para sa inyong mga katanungan patungkol sa special education. Kaya, subaybayan mula Lunes hanggang Biyernes, mula 9:00 ng umaga hanggang 7:00 ng gabi ang ating ETUlay. Sa ating pagtutulungan, maiaangat natin ang bawat isa. Ating itutulay ang pagkatuto upang di mapigil ang pag-aaral ng kabataang Pilipino. Itulay natin ito, sulong edukalidad.
Browsing and learning to use the internet is one of the easiest and funnest things to do today. A click here, another click there, and we can be anywhere. You can meet people from around the world. Hi! Read amazing stories and histories of the past. Ooh. And even have a glance of
Mabuhay! Isang mapagpalang araw sa ating lahat. Ako ang inyong lingkod, Tutor Madge. Welcome sa ating ETUlay, ang ating libreng online tutorial na hatid ng ating kagawaran ng edukasyon, ICTS EdTech. Ang programang ito ay inaasahang makatutulong at maging karagdagang kaalaman sa mga mag-aaral mula kinder hanggang senior high school, ALS, Alive, at SPED learners. Bukod sa pagsagot ng mga modules, ang ETUlay ay may mga special programs din na siguradong aabangan ninyo araw-araw. Katuwang ang ating mga minamahal na mga magulang at guro ay maitutulay natin ang pagkatuto. Kaya, ihanda na ang inyong module, lapis, papel o kwaderno. Ihanda rin ang isip, mata at tenga sa isa na namang makabuluhang aralin. Tayo nang matuto kasama ang inyong volunteer online tutor sa oras na ito.
Tutor Tolen? Hello, Tutor Tolen? Hello mga ka-ETUlay! Good morning sa inyong lahat. Mula Luzon hanggang Mindanao, pati na rin sa buong mundo dahil ang DepEd ETU ay #ETUlay level up na. We still have episodes na tiyak kinagigiliwan ng mga kids. Ang mga tutors natin ay may inihandang mga sorpresa para sa inyo at dahil level up na talaga tayo, bukod sa mga live episodes, mapapanood din ninyo ang inyong mga paboritong tutors sa DepEd TV sa channel IBC 13. Tutor Tolen? Okay. Um, Parang nawawala si Tutor Tolen. Alright, kids? Ang ating math remediation program from grade 4 to grade 6 ay makakasama ninyo ako, si Tutor Mel, and of course, si Tutor Tolen from SDO Las Piñas. Okay. Every Wednesday yan, 10:30 to 11 a.m.
Okay, hello.
Alright! Bumalik na si Tutor Tolen. Yes, Tutor Tolen.
Hello, Tutor Mel. Good morning sa inyong lahat mula Luzon hanggang Mindanao, pati na rin sa buong mundo dahil ang DepEd ETU ay #ETUlay level up na. We still have episodes na tiyak kagigiliwan ng mga kids. Ang mga tutors natin ay may inihandang mga sorpresa para sa inyo. At dahil level up na talaga tayo, bukod sa mga live episodes, mapapanood rin ninyo ang inyong mga paboritong tutors sa TV, sa channel IVC 13.
That's right, kids! At ang ating math remediation program from grade 4 to grade 6 ay mapapanood ninyo kaming mga math sayahit, math gagandang tutors every Wednesday, 10:30 to 11 a.m.
All the way to the land of Lapu-Lapu, kasama natin si Tutor Mel.
Yes! Good morning! And of course, mula naman sa lugar ng sikat na bamboo organ in Las Piñas, si Tutor Tolen.
Hi! You can watch us live here at our FB pages, DepEd EdTech Unit at DepEd Tayo.
Yes, you can also watch us simultaneously and as a replay in our YouTube channels, DepEd Philippines, DepEd EdTech Unit, and DepEd TV. At syempre, we also have our DepEd ETUlay page and YouTube channel. So you may scan these codes for your wonderful ETUlay experience.
So what are you waiting for, kids? Parents, guardians, and teachers, do support us by clicking the subscribe button, notification bell for updates, and you will surely learn from all our DepEd ETUlay online tutorial episodes from kinder to senior high school in all subjects.
Yes, and we are also happy to tell you kids that DepEd ETUlay Facebook group has now 70,300 members and counting. So what are you waiting for? Do follow, like, and be a member too para updated ka sa mga bagong episodes dahil talagang #level up na ang DepEd ETUlay. Yay!
Kaya nakakatuwa at nakakataba ng puso, Tutor Mel, ang pagsubaybay at
Yes.
participation ng mga kids. We would also like to invite everyone to join Safer Internet Day for Children and
Cyber wellness for teachers. Yes.
so keep
And-
safe in cyberspace. Number 1, keep personal info to yourself. Everything can be made public on the internet, so avoid spreading personal information.
That's right, kids. You also need to check your privacy settings, okay? Always look through your web browsers and make the appropriate changes to your settings.
Kids, be mindful of what you download. Make sure what you're putting in your system is safe, secure, and authorized by you.
Tama. And most importantly, kids, be wary of what you call as friends because it's very easy to lie online. So make sure you know who are you talking to and make sure that they're talking about the truth about themselves, okay?
And lastly, get a good antivirus program. An antivirus program keeps unwanted applications from infiltrating your system. So, Tutor Mel, let's make the
Let's
internet
make the internet safe for all.
Okay.
Okay.
Tutor Mel, ang ganda ng bangs natin, ha?
Oh,
Okay.
God, Tutor Tolen.
Dahil
Bagay
tayo
sa'yo.
ay nagse-celebrate ng ating National Arts Month 2022, meaning ng pag-asa, and we are already on our 3rd week, we need to imitate a certain artist. And dahil sikat ka na sa online, Tutor Mel, ikaw ang aking pinoportray today.
Okay, ang cute mo, Tutor Tolen.
Yes. So remember, kids, you are invited to join the contest for grade 4 for poster making, grade 5 painting, grade 6 photo essay, and the focal persons are already there. So okay, kung handa na ang lahat, i-ready na ang lapis at papel at tayo ng math aral, math tuto at math enjoy.
Yes, and today our math remediation lesson for this week is all about converting percent to fractions and other symbols.
At the end of our tutorial, you should be able to convert percent to fractions and to other symbols. Our first objective is convert percent to its fractional form. And number 2, convert percent to symbol using the percent sign.
Yes, but before that, Tutor Tolan, let's have a review first, kids. Last week, we were actually talking about ratio, which is a comparison between two numbers or quantities. And we also know that ratio can be written in four ways. In column form, 2 is to 7. In phrase form, 2 is to 7. In division form, 2 divided by 7. And in fraction form, 2 over 7.
Yes. Also, we learn how to determine if these two ratios are equal, and it's called proportion. So if we have 3 is to 6 compared to 1 is to 2, for you to be able to find out if they are proportion to each other, you have to use cross multiplication. So 3 times 2 is 6 and 6 times 1 is 6. If the products are equal, then these two ratios are equal or proportion to each other.
Yes, tama. All right, and this time, kids, we are going to learn a new lesson. Okay. Now, kids, before we move on to our new lesson, let me remind you, or let us remind you, we always have to protect ourselves, okay, in order to protect the world. So, please follow social distancing.
Yan, ang layo natin, Tutor Mel. Agree ako dyan. Tayo ay
Yes.
socially apart from each other. And of course, we have to wear our face mask, or it's a cloth face coverings, help slow the spread of the virus.
Yes. And for good personal healthy habits, Tutor Tolen,
We also have to use alternative use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer for our good and personal healthy habits.
yes. And of course, kids, always wash your hands with soap, okay? So, Tutor Tolan, may nakita akong soap advertisement. Sabi dun sa soap advertisement, soap kills 99% of germs.
Wow, ano
Ano
ibig
kayang
sabihin
ibig
niya, Tutor Mel?
sabihin nito, Tutor Tolan? What do you think is the meaning of this?
I
Soap
think
kills...
okay, 99% means that 99% of the germs will be wiped out by this soap. So percent means per centum, meanings for every 100.
Yes. And percent is also a ratio of a number to 100. And it's using this symbol. Okay. Alright. So, parang numerator, tapos yung venculum at saka denominator, di ba, Tutor Tolen?
Yes.
Yes. So, if we look at this, kids, the shaded part of the illustration shows 99%. Alright. Yes, the shaded part shows 99%. And if we compare it to the total number, which is equal to 100, so it's 99 out of 100. We read it as 99%, and this is how we write it, 99 and then the symbol percent. The unshaded part, isa lang dito, is 1 out of 100 if we compare it to the total number. And we read it as 1%, and we write it this way, 1 and the symbol percent.
So, ibig sabihin, Tutor Mel, ilang germs ang natanggal ng 99%?
Yes, it means, Tutor Tolan, that the soap is efficient enough that every time you use it, kids, it kills 99 out of 100 of the germs, and only 1 out of 100 germs is left. Okay. So dapat
Okay.
pala, yes, dapat pala, Tutor Tolan, kailangang tingnan natin ng maigi yung basahin natin maigi
First,
yung mga labels, right?
labels, oo, ng mga product. Para malaman
Tama.
natin kung very effective ba yung mga product na ginagamit natin.
Yes. All right. And kids, laging tandaan that we can express percent in two ways. We can express it in fraction form. So 80 out of 100. That is the way we read it. And using symbol, 80%.
Yan.
Let's give them another example, Tutor Tolet.
Okay. Let's have, we still have the same, yan. Oh, yan, Tutor Mel na hindi kita makita ngayon. Wait
Oh, okay.
lang.
Okay. So, kids, another example, n out of 100, n percent. All right. So, always remember, two ways to write. It can be in fraction form or using the symbol. Okay. So this time, kids, let's try the following examples. The first one. Nakikita mo na ito, Tutor Tolen? Okay, kids. So let's continue. What percent is given in the following situation? 20 out of 50. All right. So kids, we have two methods. Number one is to multiply the denominator with a number that will make it into 100. And whatever you multiply to the denominator will also be the same number that you will multiply to the numerator. So 20 out of 50, we have to make sure that 50, the denominator, will be equal to 100. So we will be multiplying it by 2. So 50 times 2 is equal to 100. And kids, laging tandaan, whatever you are multiplying to the denominator will also be the same number that you are going to multiply on the numerator, okay? So 20 times 2 is equal to 40. Now, 20 out of 50 can also be expressed as 40 out of 100. Okay, so we read it as 40%, and we can write it as 40 and then using the percent symbol. All right. Tutor Tolen? Okay, so nawawala si Tutor Tolen. Ako muna, kids, okay? So we can also use the second method using the division method, kids. Let's have another example. What percent is given in the following situation? 2 out of 8. All right. So we cannot find a number, kids, to multiply to 8 to make it into 100. What are we going to use then now is the division method. Okay, so we will divide 2 divided by 8. 2 divided by 8 is 0. 0 times 8 is 0. 2 minus 0 is equal to 2. We are not going to stop here yet. Alright, so lalagyan natin ng decimal point and then put 0, bring down 0. So magiging 20 na dito. 20 divided by 8 is equal to 2. 2 times 8 is equal to 16. 20 minus 16 is equal to 4. Now, kids, laging tandaan, if we put a decimal point here, we are also going to place a decimal point here in our quotient. All right, so we are not going to stop here yet. We will put another 0 and then bring it down to make this into 40. 40 divided by 8 is equal to 5. 5 times 8 is equal to 40. 40 minus 40 is equal to 0. So we now have 2 out of 8 is equal to 25 hundredths. If we write it in fractional form, it's 25 over 100 or 25 out of 100. Or if we write it in symbol, we have 25%. All right. Tutor Tolen, can you hear me now? Okay. So kids, let's just continue. All right. So this time, kids, comment a heart if it's a yes, and comment a frown or a sad face if it's a no. Okay. So kaya nyo yan, kids. Let's have the first exercise. Is this a heart or a frown? 19 out of 100. Can we read this as 19 out of 100 or 19%? Is it a heart or a frown? Okay. Yes. All right. Tama, kids. Yes. Woohoo! It's a heart. Excellent. Yes. 19 out of 100 can also be read as 19%. Yay! Very good. All right. Let's have another example, okay? How about this one? Is it a heart or a frown? 67 out of 100 can also be written as 167%. Is it a heart or a frown? Is it a yes or a no? Okay, comment your answers on the chat box. All right, ang galing. Yes, ang galing ni Shane. Okay, Kyle, very good. All right. Tama ang sagot ninyo, kids. Yes, because the correct way to write it is 67%. All right. So, never give up. You can always do it. Okay? All right. Let's have this one. Is it a heart or a frown? 4 out of 25. How can we express this into a percent? Is it equal to 16 out of 100? 16% or 16 and the percent symbol? Comment your answers on the chat box. Okay. Yes, very good, Troy. Very good, Limar. Ang galing. Yes. Correct. Tama ang mga sagot ninyong lahat because it can be expressed into 16%. How are we going to find it? Tama. Yes, we just have to multiply a number into the denominator to make it into 100. So we will be multiplying 25 by 4. 25 times 4 is equal to 100. And whatever you multiplied to the denominator will also be the same number that you are going to multiply to the numerator. So 4 times 4 is equal to 16. All right? So 4 over 25 is also equal to 16 over 100. And it can be read as 16 out of 100 or 16%. Yay! Very good! Tama ang sagot ninyo, kids. Well done. All right. Now, kids, let's have guided practice. Okay. All right. So, let's have number 1. Laging tandaan, you just have to comment heart again if yes. And comment a frown face if it's a no. Okay. All right. So, let's have number 1. 3/4. Is it a heart or a frown? Can we read 3/4 if we convert this into percent? Is it 75 out of 100? 75%? Or can we also write this as 75%? Okay, so bibigyan ko kayo ng 15 seconds. Comment your answers on the chat box. Okay! Happy birthday sa lahat na nagbe-birthday ngayon na nanonood ng DepEd ETUlay! Happy birthday kay Michael De Vivar. Alright, Isaiah Balansag. Yes! Alright, tingnan natin kids. Okay, so we just have to multiply the denominator with a number that will make it into 100. So we will be multiplying 4 with 25. So 4 times 25 is equal to 100. And we will also multiply the numerator 3 with 25. Kasi whatever you multiply on the denominator will also be the same number that you are going to multiply on the numerator. Okay, so 3 times
Yes.
25 is equal to 75. Yay! Nakabalik na si Tutor Tole.
75%. Nakapasok na ako, Tutor Mel.
Yes, Tutor Tolen! I'm so happy that you're back. Yes. Yes, kids. Going back, whatever you multiply to the numerator will also be the same number that you are going to
Yes,
multiply to
Tutor
the
Mel. So
Okay?
75 over 100 is also equivalent to 75%.
That's correct. So, tama ang lahat ng sagot nila, Tutor Tolen, kasi marami ang nag-comment ng hearts.
Yes, Tutor Mel.
Yes. Let's give them this second example. Go, Tutor Tolen.
Okay, let's have the next example. In the guide, is it a heart or a frown? 1/2 can be read as 50 out of 100 or 50%. It can be written as 50%.
Yes, using
Comment
the
a
percent
heart or a frown.
Yes. So kids, bibigyan namin kayo ulit ng 15 seconds.
Ayan, sabi ni Ryan Matthew, ang dami nilang heart, Tutor Mel. Si Isaiah Balansag, si Christine Agua, si Ninya Lynn, wow, Mabitad, Soronio. Ayan, ang bilis ng mga sagot nila, Tutor Mel.
Yes, ang galing. So let's find out, Tutor Tolan.
Yes, 1/2, when you use the same factor in multiplying the numerator and denominator. We multiply 50 to 1, we have 50, and then 2 times 50 is 100. So 50 over 100 can be written as 50 over 100 or 50 out of 100 or 50%. Or 50 with the percent sign. So, Tutor Mel,
Yes.
lahat sila tama kasi they answered a heart.
Yay! Very good. Yes, let's have this third example. Is it a heart or a frown? 8 over 40. Can we read this as 20 out of 100? 20%? Or can we also write this as 20 with the percent symbol? Another 15 seconds.
Yan, sige, babasahin ko ang mga nandito sa ating live. Hello, Andre Pehana, Enrico, Zaira, Gerald, Josh, si Dennis, naku, iba ang kanyang sagot. Si KitKat Kate, ayan, puro heart ang nakikita ko, Tutor Mel.
Wow!
Heart.
Let's find out. Okay. So ano kaya ang sagot dito? Yes, kids, if we use the division method, 8 divided by 40 is equal to 0.2 or 2/10. And 2/10, we have to multiply 10 to both the denominator and numerator to have a denominator of 100. Okay, so 10 times 10 is 100 and 2 times 10 is equal to 20. So 8 over 40 is equal to 20 over 100 or 20%. Okay.
Yay! Congratulations, kids! And of course, Tutor Mel, ang galing-galing ng mga bata. We would also like to congratulate those who passed their Gawako Post-Co last week. So we have Ria Janine L. Gorosme, grade 4B from Concepcion Elementary School, SDO Pampanga. Hello Ria, nandito ako ngayon sa Pampanga. Nasa Apalit ako ngayon,
Wow!
Tutor Mel.
And of course, congratulations to Heavenly Heart Tangian, grade 4 Peridot from San Roque Central Elementary School, SDO Davao. Ang
Yan,
galing!
very good. And we also have Adrian Ray Rivera, grade 6, Pluto from San Pedro Villa Concepcion Elementary School, SDO Isabela.
Yes, and of course, congratulations to Joyce and C. Manuel, grade 4 Uranus from San Pedro Villa Concepcion Elementary School, SDO Isabela.
Wow,
Wow!
very good. And we also have Martin Angel Dave, Nagum Presa. Ayan, Tutor Mel. Ang ganda ng kanyang presentation. Ginamit niya ang ratio and proportion. So, he is a grade 5 Venus from Gamo Central School, SDO Isabela.
Wow, very good. And lastly, we have Gerald R.V. Dula Cantor, grade 6 Pluto, San Pedro Villa Concepcion Elementary School, SDO Isabela.
Yes. Si Gerald Tutor Mel, medyo na-confuse ata siya. Ang naibigay niya sa atin ay yung total na liters of water or gallons of water. So, dapat tinimes niya muna sa 2, yung 18.75 to get the number of minutes.
Okay, yes.
So, Tutor Mel, ano ba ang ating bagong Gawako Post-Co? Congratulations sa inyo mga kids!
Yes, congratulations. And kids, for Gawako Post-Co, we have tan. Yes, at the Folk Arts Theater, 40% of the audience are children who are going to watch the Filipino artists performing live. And there are 36 children at the theater. So the question, kids, how many visitors altogether are at the theater?
Ayan. So,
Okay.
syempre, tayong dalawa kasama dyan, Tutor Mel.
Okay,
So, good
syempre, hindi
luck.
tayo pahuhuli. Meron pa naman
Yes,
tayong
good luck
bangs
mga
dito.
kids, ha? Galingan natin. Tutor Mel, ang ganda pala pag may bangs, no? So don't forget mga kids, DepEd ETUlay and tutors, as plus U multiplied by your smile minus the drama, a fraction of your heart, we will be able to solve problems because we make the perfect equation. Kids, remember to give your 101% for whatever you do and always do it with your whole heart and with a smile. We want to salute DepEd ETUlay for finding ways to help all learners continue learning despite this pandemic. We may be divided by the screen in front of us, but DepEd ETUlay will always find a way to attain our one goal, and that is itulay ang pag-aaral ng lahat. Sabi nga ng DepEd, no student should be left behind kahit iba-iba ang ating division, pero iisa lang ang hangarin natin, sulong, edukalidad. God is our greatest Savior. Kahit iba-iba pa ang paniniwala at pananampalataya natin, sabi nga ng nasa taas, I love you and you are my children because I am you.
Yes, that's correct, Tutor Tolan. With our Lord's guidance and divine providence, maitulay natin ang pagkatuto ng mga bata kahit nasa kanilang mga bahay tayo. So mga kids, magkita-kita tayo every Wednesday, 10:30 to 11 a.m. for our grade 4 to grade 6 math remediation program. You can catch us live via our Facebook pages, DepEd EdTech Unit, DepEd Philippines, and DepEd Tayo. You can also watch us simultaneously and as a replay in our YouTube channels, DepEd EdTech Unit, DepEd Philippines, and DepEd TV.
Of course, Tutor Mel, gusto rin natin malaman if meron silang mga feedback, comment, or suggestion ang mga kids and their parents sa ating lessons or episodes. Kaya if you can scan this QR code for ETUlay feedback experience, type on your web browser https://tinyurl.com/ETUlay feedback form. Don't hesitate to send your feedback so that we can improve for our betterment. Kaya mga kids, mat-bilis lang ang araw. Kaya't halina't mag-aral, matuto, at mat-enjoy.
Daghang salamat sa pag-tune in at panunood ng aming episode this week. Kami ang inyong sayahing tutors every Wednesday, 10:30 to 11 a.m. Muli, ako si Tutor Mel.
At ako naman si Tutor Tolen. As we always say, hashtag happy love always.
Stay tuned, kids, for Storytelling K-3 nila Tutor Romary and Tutor Julius Beth. Goodbye, kids!
Bye! See you next week! Tutor Mel, ang ganda ng bangs natin.
Ang husay naman! Natapos mo ang iyong tutorial session kasama ang iyong mahusay na ETUlay tutor. May bago ka bang natutuhan? I-share na yan gamit ang hashtag ETUlay Level Up. Huwag aalis ha, dahil may susunod pang programa na pwede mo ring panoorin at salihan. Dahil naghihintay na ang iyong mga tutors. Happy learning dito sa ETUlay!